Good afternoon. It is 12:30 on this Tuesday. I'm Julie Broughton. This is Take 6. I hope your day is going well. We're so happy you're spending a little bit of time with us this afternoon for your afternoon news update. If you've been following along with the morning and noon newscast today, you know Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos has been talking about some big changes headed our way. Those start tomorrow. We will talk more about a cold front that's going to bring us some rain tomorrow, as well as how cold it will get behind that system coming up in just a few minutes. And if you were with us yesterday on Take 6, you know that my colleague Thomas Mates was filling in on the hosting duties because I was at Target shopping with Lisa, Ginger, and Major Ken Chapman from the Salvation Army. We were taking care of all of the angels that you were so generously supporting for this year's Angel Tree Initiative. So we'll have the sights and sounds of our day of shopping for you coming up in just a few minutes. But first, really cool coverage for you now. Two of our colleagues, News 6 morning anchor and insider at Crystal Moyer, and our theme park expert, digital journalist Haley Coombs. They have the best assignment, I think, of the year for anyone. They are aboard Disney's new cruise ship, the Disney Treasure. They took off yesterday, and Haley will be joining us in just a few minutes. But first, let's check in with Crystal for the sights and sounds from their first day aboard the ship.
Yes, this is day 2 on the Disney Treasure, and yesterday, I want to say the theme was sweets and sweets. Take a look. We are at Jumbo Sweets, and I know if you're familiar with Zootopia, we've got our friends here, of course, if you want to grab a sweet treat while you're on the ship. Chef Greg, tell me a little bit about Jumbo Sweets. How many sweets do we have here?
Of course, we actually have 16 flavors of ice creams, including plant-based ice cream, sorbets, and sugar-free ice creams. So obviously part of the movie you saw the blueberry pie, so we have to actually do a blueberry tart, have fresh blueberries, obviously Judy Hobbs, you have the carrot cake, then you have Nick Wiley with the fox. We have the pork shortbread cookie instead of something different to an ice cream pole.
If you want to live like royalty, I wanted to give you an insider look at some of the suites here. This is the Royal Suite on the Treasure. It sleeps 6. It's got a dining room and a full-size refrigerator, and the bathroom spa-like. I mean, look at this. But I know what you're thinking. With all these windows, what if we're at port and I'm taking a bath, people can see in? Just a push of the button, privacy. Now that's living like a royal.
I also got to check out the Tomorrow Tower Suite inside one of the ship's funnels,
which is quite spectacular and an engineering feat for sure. Very futuristic design, but all inspired by Epcot.
With colorful metal accents and Walt Disney's original Epcot City model displayed on the walls, this 2-story suite sleeps 8.
There's still so much more to explore here on the Disney Treasure, and I've got it all covered all week from the Disney Treasure. Crystal Moyer, Getting Results, News 6.
And Crystal will bring us more coverage throughout the day, starting on News 6 at 4, so we can check in and find out what she's up to today. And Crystal is not alone on her assignment. She is joined by our theme park expert, digital journalist, Haley Coombs. And Haley, you are enjoying the day. You are docked right now. You are at Disney's private island, Castaway Cay. And I know you guys are having a great time, but you have had a jam-packed schedule as well.
It really has. Yes, it really has been a jam-packed schedule, but you know what? I decided I needed to come outside and take in the salty sea air because, yeah, not a bad day at the office right now, I have to say.
Right. So we just saw a lot of those sites Crystal was talking about, Zootopia, the suites. What have you been up to while Crystal's been doing all of that?
I have to say, I'm pretty jealous that she got to go check out those tower suites, but I would love to have seen that. And I get to check out Jumbo Suites after I talk to you, so I'm excited about that. But this morning, I got to go down to the Oceaneers Club, which is the kids' activity center, and it was a lot of fun. Even for an adult, I was amazed at what happens inside there. I mean, Julie, you and I talk about STEM for kids and how important that is. They definitely touch or cover that in all the activities there. So I was so amazed to see how it incorporates into learning and have fun with it. So, but yeah, also in the Marvel Academy we have right there, or Superheroes Academy, I met T'Challa, of course, Black Panther. So it was amazing to meet a character but not so many crowds around. So that was surreal. So, and then over in the fairy tale hall next door, we have Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. She was showing me her art studio.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I mean, it's almost like a theme park, a floating theme park with everything that we're seeing. It seems
Oh yeah,
so much more elaborate than your typical cruise ship.
yes, and intimate. That's the elaborate and intimate is for sure. I mean, the fact that you could pull up a chair and color and have Rapunzel and Flynn Rider just talking with you. But this is video of the Imagineering Lab, like I was saying. There is all these workshop stations where you build contraptions, and then again, I was the only one in there, but I was just imagining how full it can be and how
Oh yeah.
people leading that entertainment. So yeah.
Yeah, and that is just for the kids. So you go on a cruise with your family, the kids can go hang out there without you while you go do some adult things. Is that the deal?
Yes. Yes, that is the deal. Yes. And so, but hey, I wanted to go there and see that for myself too. So,
Absolutely. Yes. And it's good that, as people who are watching and checking out your content on clickorlando.com who are planning their cruises, they can say, oh, okay, so my kid is really going to get a lot out of this and actually maybe even learn something on vacation and they don't even realize it.
yes. I was talking to one of the Imagineers, and or not Imagineers, but he was director in entertainment in the area, and he was saying that because the Disney Treasure is a week-long cruise, its sister ship, the Wish, versus that, their entertainment down there is longer because because the Wish is a shorter increment of the cruise. So with the Treasure, they know they have to have more entertainment built in. So that was interesting to hear him say that. So.
Now it looks fabulous. So are you going to stay at Castaway Cay all day today and then head out somewhere else? How's this working? I'm jealous. Tell me everything.
So we have to be back on the ship. Everyone has to be back on the ship by 4 o'clock, and then we set sail a day at sea. So, but yes, so just a few more hours here, and then we'll get back on shore, and then we'll have more to explore. Like I said, I'm going to Jumbo Suites after I talk to you. I'm also checking out the Periscope Pub, which is the bar that's inspired by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So I can see that. Oh, this is footage of the ride studio. That was an extension of the Imagineering Lab, where Disney has gone behind attractions at parks worldwide. This one, of course, is inspired by Big Thunder Mountain. So, but I got to make my own contraption of layout of the track and all the highlights in there. So, but yeah, that's what I did this morning. And and I'm an Imagineer officially. Oh, and by the way, that's the name of my attraction, the Stealth Dragon. So.
Oh, well, congratulations, Imagineer Haley. And so for folks who want to follow along, where can we find all of this online? I know you're pushing a lot of content out while you're out there.
Yes. So right now I'm in the midst of collecting content, so I haven't fully put it all together online, but you can always go to clickorlando.com/theme parks. And of course, every Friday I'll send out an In the Loop newsletter. So that's over at clickorlando.com/newsletters. So.
All right, Haley. Well, I know you have a busy day there in the Bahamas, so we'll let you go. We'll just be back here in the newsroom. Don't worry about us.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
In all seriousness, they are working very hard out there. People are always so jealous of these trips. It seems so glamorous, but they are so much work. They are glamorous, but it's a lot of work. So we'll hear more from Haley tomorrow, and we will have more from Crystal coming up today starting on News 6 at 4. And as we promised, we will have a check of our forecast. But first, we're going to take a break. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. Welcome back to Take 6. I'm Julie Broughton. It is 12:41, and 1 week from today is one of our favorite days of the year here at News 6. It is Distribution Day for Angel Tree. Every year we partner with the Salvation Army and with our friends at B4 Contracting, and this year we are getting results for 5,000 kids and 1,000 seniors who need a little help this Christmas season. Last Tuesday, on Giving Tuesday, we hosted a phone bank, and you donated tens of thousands of dollars to help take care of some of those angels, to make sure there are no forgotten angels. And as is part of our tradition here at News 6, we joined Major Ken Chapman for a little shopping to help out with some of those gifts. So here's what we were doing at Target with Lisa, Ginger, and me.
All right, ladies, here we are again.
Yeah, it's that time of year where we get results for all the angels out there.
Yes.
We have a stack full of angels, so we are helping the Salvation Army shop with all the money raised last week.
And we are one of our favorite places, Target. So you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go do this. We're gonna hit the toys first and then maybe the clothes.
Oh my gosh, wicked Legos.
That's cool. It's a 10-year-old boy wants Pokemon stuff.
There's a senior who wants clothing.
There's a dinosaur.
Okay, this is good.
It's just always good to support your community, make sure your community members feel remembered and taken care of, and none of us know when we're gonna fall on hard times.
I'm gonna have to get some of these. Jib versus jab, love it.
That when you look at an angel tag and you guys who help us raise the money go out and fill these, it's more special, and those kids are going to have a very wonderful Christmas.
Okay, I would get this for myself.
But there's a lot to choose from here.
The Major's modeling a mask.
Okay, we're not going to get that for a child.
I think we need to hit up some clothes.
We need clothes. I love shopping for clothes, and I do it a lot for my nieces and nephews, and for an 8-year-old boy, a 7-year-old boy, I should say. Ooh. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, because right now he just has that he wants pants on there, but he's going to get so much more than just pants. Isn't this cute?
But beyond shopping, really the best day of the year is Distribution Day, when we see a lot of the families coming through and picking up these toys and seeing their reaction to it, and you really get an understanding of how meaningful this is.
And you have done a magnificent job.
We worked hard.
Yeah.
You took your tag, you filled your tags, and now we're going to pay for it and get them ready for distribution.
Okay, so I have to tell you, we always love going, and we say helping. I use air quotations. Majors Ken and Jesse Chapman really are the driving force behind putting all of this together. Them, along with the volunteers, they said that they are there for about 5 to 6 hours, fill up multiple carts, and get everything done. So I feel like when Lisa, Ginger, and I come along, maybe we kind of throw them off track for a little bit because we just start throwing everything we see into the carts. But we're always very grateful that they let us go along, even though I think it may interfere some with their efficiency. But again, Distribution Day is 1 week from today. Our entire team will be out there throughout the day. It really is a great day, and so many wonderful stories will come out of that. So we hope you join us on Distribution Day next week. Now, we did mention that we have some big changes on the way. If you were watching Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos this morning or at noon, you know that we have designated tomorrow an inconvenient weather day, because we are going to be dealing with rain kind of at some inconvenient times. So when you're thinking about picking your kids up from school tomorrow, that's when we could see some of those showers. I think for the morning drive, most of us will be dry. Now, we do need that rain. It will move in late morning, early afternoon. We may be pinpointed a few isolated thunderstorms, and at times we could see some gusty winds. But again, just go ahead and start thinking about sending the kids with some rain gear tomorrow. And some of those practices after school, if they're outside, could get canceled because of the rain. So just go ahead and start thinking about that. Now, right now, we are seeing another warmer than normal day. It is 79 in Orlando. Cocoa Beach, you're at 80. 78 in the Villages, 79 in Palm Coast. We started out very mild, just like we expected. 57 was our low in Orlando. The Villages, you started at 56 degrees. Now, we have a cold front to our north. Out ahead of that front, our winds are coming right now out of the south around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So that southerly flow is pumping in all that warm, moist air. That is why most of us will see highs today in the low 80s, 81 in Orlando, 80 in Melbourne, and 82 for your high today in Ocala. Now, here's a look at the clouds and rain forecast, taking you through the afternoon and evening today. Some clouds will increase, but no rain for us to talk about today. Here's how it looks as we head into the morning hours tomorrow. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the clouds are pretty thick. I think most of us are still dry. That line begins dropping into central Florida during the late morning, early afternoon hours. Here's what it looks like around 2 o'clock, where we're looking at the potential of a line of showers and some isolated thunderstorms right along I-4, dropping at times some heavy rain. So again, that's why we've designated it an inconvenient weather day, because of the time of the day where we'll see those showers. But most of that should clear out of here by late afternoon. So I think our afternoon drive time should be okay as far as coming home from work 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And then we clear things out and cool things down for Thursday. So today we're going to be in the low 80s. Thursday, we top out only in the low 60s, but in Orlando, we start the morning at 43 degrees. Here is a look at what our wind chill readings will likely be on Thursday morning. It will feel like 30 in the Villages, 33 in Leesburg, and it will feel like 30 in Palm Coast. 7-day forecast looks like this for us: 81 today, then 65 overnight. Again, those showers move into our western counties by the late morning hours tomorrow. We clear everything out by the late afternoon, early evening, cool it way down for Thursday, then go back into the 70s as we head into the weekend. We will, of course, break all of this down for you coming up on News 6 starting at 4. We'll check back in with Crystal Moyer aboard the Disney Treasure starting at 4. Thanks so much for joining us. If you have any questions or comments for us at Take 6, head to clickorlando.com/Take 6. Let us know what's on your mind, and I will see you at 4.